On this moment calendar again, at Wednesday, 30 July 2025. I'm being worried because kind of significant for about the disturbance happening to my ear. Actually, since this evening also, but I got confirmations actually on being supported by international. Even I'm being rejected on my local actually. Kind of frictions, I mean, for being understand. Kind of contradictions for norm and also ordinary. This case actually already being blew up by me until this year 2025. And I got contact saying actually okay, contact just happening and very nervous, confusing. See, international already conversations again about this case actually, and I'm being suggested to be slowly, not very hurry for about my reject about my internet actually. Context say Middle Asia, Islam and also country of Islam definitive receipt for this experience also. Besides also Asia countries there, and I'm being confirmed kinda disturbed also because not very sure. Context say Alien Fund International already made their confirmations about their status as supreme in Stockholm to appointment international 666 and this meeting. By explanations also, Alien Farm International has the honor of project with their Stockholm also, and already being incitements actually. Context say this actually conversations among countries also, and through about also United States of America. Alien Farm International, their first step, rendezvous an appointment meet with Millennium. Began since International 666 on the scarf framing already made estafette for creating this coffee number go viral. And that include also about messaging each other to about case supernatural chasing behind him commanding goods from grave. My context since years before 2025 actually already being experienced through countries and want to estafette about experience religions also, faith, and about alien friendship humans. My confirmations context alien form international since this case also already being understand step by step for the status as God through religions. Because about that also, say international 666 on God's covering need to make conference for estafette again about this experience conversations between countries. United States of America, my context actually one of committee to promote alien farming international on this day. And that's because also the chronology friendship since years before 666 on this country and already getting spirit, getting enthusiasm also since years of international 666 on this country. Case supernatural human commanding ghosts from grave 2008, 2010 until this year 2025. My contact definitely clear. I own experience journering, but still need alibi also for make sure about this progress. Alien Farm International getting clear for their status actually families, the human being. Through this moment, case supernatural millennium conversations with them happening. But about reminding historical of human being also with alien farming. And context say actually alien farming definitely supreme alibi for being trans about case supernatural this meaning. With confirmations case advocating also from internal 666 on discovery. My context say I'm kind of famous because about my claim. Islam International getting near. My context say because also about internal 666 on discovery. Definitely being proved on Arab and Islam. Definitive includes Sharia Islamia. Definitive 666 in the world. And I'm being pushed, being suggested to become particular on this day about this experience. Want to be recognizing by public and also about Alien Farm International as alibi for about that. Committee of the three countries But since this progress also already being taken over by Alien Farm International, because their status as authority and also supreme for handling case supernatural is meaning. My context is international Islam through Asia. Actually, one group for understanding about dance and want to estafette, want to make confirmations about this experience actually kind of interest to include about religions also. Definitive alien farming can be contact and made conversations and being meet also through this moment progress. I can take say that's actually made illuminations for understanding about this case actually, because definitive being simple for identifying situations case and also suspect through countries. This already match context for about conversations between Alien Farm International and Pentagon since years of Elvis Presley. There is evidence or documented for about that. The context that also. And besides about that also, I got contact actually for about my country. Actually include for about a code international appointment for status suspect also, and because also about my claim case advocating on this day. You got contact is going to be one packet actually for being a forum, being conversations on international. With delegations also Arab countries who may understanding public on this day. About letter of Quran also. The him commanding goes to grave. Even still controversies because about status alien family also, just new comers for the explanations. Definitive just being start for being introduced I mean being known from this progress. Time for Republic. Alien family called Angel, leader of Angel, and also about split chronology to religions for about age of prophet was to be. Want to fix from this moment progress. My context say this kind of match will about international reconciliations also, because the appointment include about my logo 666 in the world Sharia Islamia Arab countries come on my logo 666. My context say being supported actually not just by Arab countries but also United States and Europe also. And also Asia, and not just stop on that spot also. My context say about my claim, discovery numbering your people also, being assessment, being confirmations, about the register international to meet legal and court. So can be available. Context say actually already available, but I just need to confirm for sure. 666 one for discovering definitive reality for status as trademark license international lane to 666 in the world. Appointment just can be gained because about that. Alien Farm International actually the one that's going to be rise, going to be noble. What about that? This appointment actually directions single to Alien Farm itself with their names each other as their status also stood firm about the existence in my logo 666. Context say already being assessments by Arab countries and also Europe and United States of America. But I don't know. This kind of clear by basic contact to me to supernatural on my ordinary. I mean, that kind of news on TV or magazine actually. But I hope it can be estafette for being shocked to about that. Alien Farm International contacting me on this calendar. Say actually they are on domiciliary residence to countries. But for about international 666 on Kurdish family being delegated for the domiciliary address to United States and also Arab countries. This is going to explain about religions. This is going to estafette about the human being to future. Context this kind of opportunity actually for countries also, because include to about alien family leaderships international on the progress being recommended self by alien family through my contact happening. Still any alibi for sure again, because this kind of contact me to supernatural also. Even I already got confirmations for about existence alibi actually to this experience on international. This is going to about planet Mars also. This is going to about Forex International also. Good National Icdm Galactica. Alien family want to be promoted as international leadership since this millennium. My context say there's actually on chance, on probability, because conversations between countries and United States and Arab countries and of course Ellen Farm herself already began. We basic also about experience case supernatural this millennium, being vision each others, being contact each others, and definitive may understanding to about religions and faith also, to about existence of gods, to about national time for republic alien family, to about UFO or maybe, and also about Islam international of course. Context Islam should not being left behind also, because 666 actually includes Sharia Islam in the world. Being wrote on Al-Quran as estafette also, to about Al-Kitab, Christianity, and also Yahudi for about their nationality also to God and faith. I context say also does not stop on that part also, still estafette, still being interest, being ambitious by Asia countries. But about the basic also to Hindu and Buddha also, I contact say 666 actually being wrote also on Veda and Tripitaka. Kind of match for them to about this experience case supernatural human commanding goods also. I contact say going to chase until Indonesia country also for make sure through local domestic each others on Indonesia. That's for make sure about my reward money also, my claim to about my reward money case also 22 trillion rupiah. We got confirmations actually available, but still need to chase, because this kind of about terrorists also that may confuse Islam international also. My internet being inventoried because about that by Interpol and also Islam Arab countries and also about Asia countries also. I'm kind of confused for explain about that. Just trying my best for me this report conference experience contact body supernatural happening to my ordinary. I got confirmations country of Israel actually committee for the police also to make investigations to continue about my case also on this progress, and chasing behind also country of Iran, beside also Asia and United States of America. My contact say for their thesis while actually about Indonesia country actually definitive being fixed as suspect that kind of match with my claim on internet. Still being continued, being conversations for the solutions also about. But my context say my government and also local peoples on my town, neighborhood, seems doesn't want to make corporate for execute this case actually. They're kinda terrorists actually, but still not being blew up, but being delegated for next improvement. It's human commanding those from grave and on status actually international problematica that's made trouble also, made confused also to about appointment international 666 because about them also they're doing propaganda and issue among friendships local and also internet networking each other through countries. Just make bluff kinda issue to sabotaging and this progress not become positive about the solutions or about next conversations for this experience actually. So I got contact Alien Farm International definitely handle for them. They take over but about the situations confusing actually. And countries include actually I got contact. I need to report about that from my internet so it can be clue for us. At the final actually Alien Farm International as the appointment for the situations progress. Alien family on appointment that on probability because also internet audit 666 on for discovery make claim discovery number go peoples also. Even I still being sabotaged on the progress until this calendar. Holy Spirit, this thing context say that's finally for about status of this case actually the future. Sharia Islam Israel. They say about that. But my confirmation say this actually also kind of science and knowledge also for academic, being laboratory, being experienced each others on United States and Europe also. People just involved for made improvements about supernatural definitive happening on this millennium. Actually match for their documentary since years to years before about international visual phenomenon also, angels and Satan, and also about Christianity, and also about Suhada, Islam world actually, Islamic world, context said similar like that. I'm being pushed for me this report I mean, even I just not kind of twofold actually, but my context because also I made genuine case that just match for become particular next also to about this experience on international. There is about 666 in the world. This is about Alien Farm International, Clone Angel, status as developer of human being civilization since age before. I context kind of match each other actually for being full, for being consortium, next on international. United Nations, and also about the moment declarations existence in my logo 666 alien family ownership. We got contact actually being welcome for that because also alien family owns Stockholm money for me the appointment become true actually. They just want to continue about their court since years before in Europa and also to these moment years actually. Because human commanding goes from grave and takes being enthusiast, being interest because also definitive to happening, not fake. As similar with magicians on TV. I got contact my neighborhood being chased because about that also being busted by our experience together. Country of Indonesia just being attention for not cancelling about this experience international, but just being planned also for made spare to about the case and also about the experience include there. My context that's just need to be reported so it can be secure for us because also international on ambitions for next discovery. For made foundations also meaning to about supernatural on this world. And they say want to take over by Islam International and in confirmations by alien family as supreme or fetal to make next executions or about explanations. God that's contact each other's actually. That's actually happening also by limited supernatural contactability on this day. I just reporter for that. I'm indigo reporter. I mean, kind of upset, okay? Kind of disappointed. I just hope this not going to stop on that spot also. I mean, going to continue, so can be hopes So can be solutions also. So can be news for meaning also to us. A guy context say actually many people's status alibi for this case. This actually already experienced already to countries since years to years before 666 one country's girlfriend myself. Feel about voodoo, feel about magicians, feel about Houdini also, and also of course about alien family self. Actually already friendships to countries international since a millennium years before 666 on the discovery on United States of America, on Europe, even also on Asia and Arab countries. My confirmation say I should not very upset because about my situations in kind of indigo, but I just want to report about that also, okay, so can be secure for his conference and also my life finally, of course. I'm definitely being sabotaged in here, okay, that's very sure. I on alibi but still being stuck alone for solutions, for about my money, for about suspect identity each others and my neighborhood and my town. I seems being good by then. But I just made report on this moment, okay? I feel not confident, kind of dummy for me, but I'm trying to leave for that because actually I own case. That's the bad news. I own case, definitive. I need to struggling about that and just become particular because about that. I'm being contradictions. My contact kinda appealing. I'm being intimidated. Say I'm kinda using internet for my case and that's not kinda good actually. I'm being complained by the networking internet global on this day and that's also about white skinned peoples. My indigo friendships actually but still not meet as ordinary life. Still stuck alone, okay? I'm definitely being dark in here. I believe I'm being used by some people. Not kind of responsible for me. I mean, local neighborhood in my town. I don't know, I just thinking also about Jakarta, this kind of politic perhaps. Probability and also about obsessions, ambitions for about Indonesian military also. Okay, for the goodness, I still can meet my conference, my report for struggling about my case, okay? I mean, these indigo situations. Yeah, very funny. You can be loud for that. Okay, I got contact actually on alibi actually beside Alien Farm International, United States and also Arab countries. For about white skinned peoples also, I can take say the kind of enterprise for me. For about Internet Global also, I want to say thank you very much. For sure, can make next conversations about my internet to Alien Farm International because I just got confirmations. Alien Farm International actually trust alibi for about my internet. And still being company and still being friends because about that. I mean for about my internet. I got contact since years before 2025. I mean years of 2008. My alibi include also Hollywood seems they include also. That's actually it's kind of illegal, okay. And same thing also valued in India country and also of course my country government and social scumbag among ordinary. I'm definitely believe for that. I own feeling I'm being manipulated also for that. Definitely they made confusing for me. I mean, I just being sabotaged for about my money, for about my relations also, among also young, or about my parents also. They can take say kind of money international to my country. Can take say I'm definitely Lone Rangers for meaning. Yeah. I hope we can be understand each other in here because this also about faith also kind of about that also. And I want to apologize for about my language. I just known about English speech just a little bit, not kind of too full. I learned that since my child. Not another language. I want to apologize about that also. This is kind of general because being scholarships on my childhood. Okay, Alien Farm International, contact my Indigo. Say Supreme Committee with their alibi also from Arab countries, Islam International and United States and Europe also. For Alien Farm status as Stockholm money about their appointment, that's what we match with International 666 Mongol Scaffolding. Alien family owner of my logo 666 on next progress. Going to include chart forex and also about their status as international leader also on future. You got contact my reward money being considered also after all, and I just need to be wait for that until on that for rest of my life. That's meaning. Okay, still not clear, okay. But my context, I own friendship actually because about this case actually. So countries, I want to say hi and thank you very much because already become my friends. I'm kind of sad in here because about this case also. Not very confident because kind of frugal for about my money, for about my bank account also. I'm being abused also by these methods supernatural. I believe the kind of peoples are coming or jerk from my country, my neighborhood, my town. I already see the got to see the internet on this thing. Kind of match definitive on probability to about my searching or suspect, which I mean on this case. Okay, just wait for the progress after all. And I stay on faith, okay, on Christian, I mean, and also I'm not rejecting Islam, okay, that's also because also about this experience what we may understand for us. And I get contact also to this mama minute. I'm not alone actually as victim actually. Many peoples through countries on wonder for suspect identity actually. From my neighborhood, from my town, from my country. Because also about my claim on internet. Contextive region already sent for their delegations on my neighborhood. So can be in time on location. This need to be matched the context from them for agents. White skinned peoples also United States. For the last one on this progress I got contact country of Israel also and Islam Arab countries want to send their delegations to my country so can be fixed also for about my claim internet. Oh, that's delegation already arrived. Oh, okay. I got a contact on this moment. Okay, the delegations already arrived on my country since this progress. Okay. Okay, I heard something in here, kind of sound on my ear, but I'm still struggling about my alibi. I got contact for about these conspiracies also include my government, the kind of unfit community also to about law supremacians. They just made abuse for that. It's kind of out of law by them. But I'm still optimistic, okay? Because I just need this case. Actually, since 2008, keep happening, and I just chased that by internet global on this day. I really think about that since years of 2008. But about the media, because this case actually kind of weird for police actually on them years. 2005, 2006, 2008. Thanks God, on this year 2025, all clear and being welcome on police office. But I'm still being refused. You can't refuse about that. But my context, I'm being concentration actually for about my internet. I just need to sustain for that. Make conference. Made my claim for internet. So can be alibi for social. That's also my context since yesterday to yesterday, since years 2020, 2018 until this years 2025. But I got contact people around actually suspect each other. Definitive, I'm confused for that. Because that's on me, I'm in trouble. But I'm still struggling, okay? I keep made my internet complaints. This context say also local peoples actually include regions actually they just not spare each other since years before my case actually. They're kinda fans also for about voodoos or magic or supernatural since years before my case. And through these years 2025 since 2008 they just on trouble because I made claim on internet. Since they include also meaning, I don't know. Because based on my observations already, I'm very sure this suspect actually local ethnic. But I'm being contacted saying they're actually throughout India also and China peoples. I contact say they're actually for about Greek or bad attitude. It's kind of success to be protect actually. Definitive, I feel it when I just confused for their status, each other's also. Accepting being welcome feel about this supernatural. But I already understand since this progress also. This kinda different actually for being understand. My context also many people's own interest but about supernatural and that's actually not them also for about my case also. They kinda pretending for their status as suspect. Not honestly, actually, kinda thief, kinda jerk for responsible this case also. You got contact this actually neighborhood of criminal. This actually scumbag leader secret. This is about mafia context for that also. This kinda triad or for about the Giza, same for about China or about India also. I made the confirmations in the years 2008, 2015 until this is 2025. My claim not just about local peoples, but you can trust me. By this moment, progress also can be delegated for next investigations. The situations, this confusing suspect identity actually neighborhoods around me. I mean, look at people's local ethnic. They kind of tourisms. And because about that also, I think I already match, I already write for about my claim internet. Okay, I hope we can through this experience the future, okay, because my context is kind of important. It's kind of agenda also for future by countries. Because about God, because about human being, next civilizations, domicile also to planet Mars, for about the nature, for about the geography also. And on potential because definitely on alibi by alien farm international. Only ordinary friendship conversations between the alien family and Europe and United States on years before Internet RE 6661 for discovery. Emerter National Sky State Planet Mars Ethereum Galactica. So alien Moga Angel and also prepared Centria for about their relations, families also to Cloud Angel. For about first beginning of magic in the world also. For about Emperor or Kingdom and also about science and knowledge and technology. I want to say thank you very much for a while. I think the duration is already enough because my context also for that. For the pointer also, I'm particular for the appointment international alien family on these years. 666 money logo already being accepted, already being signature on the United States and also Europe and Arab countries include also as premier committee with country office, right? I want to say thank you very much to alien family and also countries for being attention for my understanding about my internet. See you again on my next conference report about supernatural on this millennium. Human commanding goes in grave, called Holy Spirit Destiny, called 666, called Pentagram Satan, called National Icdm Galactica, and etc. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kun fayakun. Shalom Kristiani. Bori Satya. Om Swastiastu.